Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hailka. I'm a wise clown. I'm an empath. Yeah, I do near about daily reports on esoteric things. Yeah, I love love and I live in light. Yeah, I'm energetically sensitive. ESP, psychic, autistic. I pay attention. Anyway, I don't know. You keep going to the right places, they'll just keep adding names for you. I stopped telling people or letting people define who I was a long time ago. I did. You know what happens when people disagree? Or when you disagree with people and how they see you? They just go away. They auto magically strip themselves from your life. Yeah, yeah. It's so weird. I'm a good person, and it just kind of tells me that people don't really want good things for themselves. I didn't for a long time. For all whatever reason. A lot of it wasn't even freaking my shit. It was shit that was passed down through my DNA. Whether it's the storyline of my parents and how they felt about themselves trickled down because shit rolls downhill, turned into how they treated me, and that shit rolls downhill and taught me how to treat me, or it tried to, but I didn't believe them. Yeah, because the words they said never matched how I felt and acted and behaved, because I've always been a person of integrity, always been honest, I've always told on myself, always got myself into trouble. Terrible liar, terrible, terrible liar. I always knew that the truth comes out, and it's been verified time and time again, because I try. Every now and again, I try to lie. Always got caught. Always did, so that tells me. I always get caught when I lie. Why am I gonna lie? You know, I want to make this experience in this life, in this incarnation, positive. Lying just freaking brings you down to a lower vibration. I don't like shallow things. I'm one of those people that don't like shallow things. Shallow conversations. You know what the weather is. You're fucking standing in it just like I am. Why do we gotta talk about it? We talk about how you are. Not everybody's just fucking rad. Ain't nobody on the planet just rad right now. I don't care how much they're acting rad. They're just not. It's already February, soon to be March. Christmas is just around the corner. Time ain't even real. That's what speeds stuff up. People perpetuate things. Stores speed time up by putting things out for the next season earlier and earlier. Yeah. It's all manipulation. I'm more of a stand up, direct, forthright human being, and I'm looking for other people like me. Because all the other ways that just aren't. It's never been my way. I've never been a swindler. I've never been a shyster. I've never been someone that's tried to fucking sell somebody some bullshit just so I could drive a fucking more expensive car. No. You know? We all just have this experience in life, and some of us have a spectrum of experience that is far broader than others, which has given us a scope that is far of empathy that is far broader than others. Sometimes my spirit, my soul sack, have different ideas about things. I get all tongue twisty tied. So I got to listen to one of my favorite astrologer, Rick, today. And he verified what freaking David Palmer said. They're just all different mics. They're all just different vessels with the same message. They report, their interpretation on how they see their diagrams and read their software and yada, yada, yada. You know, that's what astrologers do. And I watch those and then I report my take on, how I see things. I'm a pretty good judge of character. Every now and again someone slips by, but hey, ain't nobody 100%, ain't nobody perfect. I sure as heck know I am not. So, Tucker affirms that with his big old snore. Oh, Palentine's Day. I like that word better. Palentine's. Even though time ain't real, but you know, I used to love making cards, and then you take them to school and people make fun of you. You know, poor people made cards. Well, we were poor, but it's the thought that counts, you know? It's always the thought that counts. What is that thought, you know? So there's the astrology as I interpret it, there's going to be a lot of disappointment because people aren't very creative. People are just keep reinventing the wheel. Their lives are regurgitated. They live their lives because it's just how they've always done it, and it's fucking boring as hell, and it's fucking people are just dying to live. People are dying to live, you know, so, you know, the same flowers on the same day, eating at the same restaurant to celebrate, you know, your same love for your same person, eating the same menu item, you know, to go home and do the same position, you know. People are gonna wake up and go, oh my god, I'm so disappointed in my same life, you know. Especially now that those people that resolve in resolutions, they're pretty much stopped them by now. So that's a bust too, you know. And spring's coming, all the new beginnings, but it's just like people are living their same lives. But they'll sustain themselves on the warmth of the sun for a little while. But, you know, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm grateful that I am complete in myself, that I will just be celebrating Valentine's. I will just be selling the love that I have. That's all. I'll give it to anyone and everyone, you know? Cook a nice meal for me and Ma. Watch some funny stuff. Do some belly laughs. Maybe listen to some music. Dance around, you know? She likes to dance. She sits in her chair and claps. It's pretty cute. I believe in celebrating love all year round. All year round. You know, because it always changes and it always evolves, and heck, you can hate people you love. The vibration is very similar. Yeah. I think. I think it's very close. If it wasn't, there wouldn't be things like crime of passion, I suppose. I could be wrong. Anyway, so the another thing that is happening is people are coming in alignment with themselves, and this weird thing between their left and right brain is happening. The astrology is supporting this, and it's melding. It's not, you know, people have known their, you know, one side of their brain to be the creative side and the other side to be the more dreamy, magic loving, or one side is creative, magic, you know, all that inner child stuff, and the right side is, or the other side is like the logical business, you know, more Virgo energy, detail, you know, more adult stuff. Well, it's merging because there is no difference. It's just all the same, you know. You know, a lot of people came into this carnation to create, you know. Their idea is to find their loved one and get married and create babies and create a life as they pictured it. I've always pictured a life different than a lot of people have. So I do these videos because I'm trying to create a world that I see where there are no wars and there are no borders, and, you know, there's enough food for everyone, and everyone has a warm, safe, dry place that they can retreat to and recharge. Yeah. You know, and the world is changing, that people want just what's good for other people, you know. It's depending on what report you read, you know, there's 1,100 people that in the United States that carry the same balance or the same net worth as the rest of the population of the United States. So I'm pretty sure if you tax the shit out of those, you know, I think they'll be okay. I think that they will still have enough money to live the rest of their lives And other people don't have to live in tents too. Yeah, and if they're really, you know, if they're freaking really willing to be a human being, then they shouldn't have a problem. If they're not, then they're gonna reincarnate until they get rid of the karma for watching people just, they could have helped and they didn't. Yeah, because people die every day. And more people with the weather changing. My heart just goes out to Australia and all the loss of life in Australia from surviving freaking 100-year drought and then the rain and to perish in such a is. I thank them for their contribution. It's every lost life is contribution to love, and people should celebrate that year round and not just one day with some bullshit generic idea of what somebody else told you love and romance is. If I had, my idea would be to, find the right place, go out, common denominator, go off the beaten path. I got some solar operated lights and, I'd plant a picnic basket in some brush, cover it with the tarp, make sure it didn't get dry, and set up a tent area and just, with some rope and the tarp, make a nice, you know, atmosphere and, start a fire and just, hang out and talk about stuff, you know. And then you stage it. You do that. You set that stuff up first. You put that out, make the place nice. You see, because if you care about someone, it's all about the details and how much effort you're willing to put into them. And when I care about someone, I put so much effort in every single day because they always got to know. Because if I'm not doing stuff, taking some sort of action to let somebody know that I care about them, they're not going to know. No, they're not. And they sure as heck can't rely on something that I did years ago. Yeah. So I gotta be consistent. I'm big. I got big ideas. So the ideas of how I treat the person that is because things are still sacred to me. I never been promiscuous. I never wanted to merge with a lot of people because that's always been sacred to me. And all the outside stuff isn't working. All the sex stuff, the retail therapy, the eating, all you gotta find your ease within you, and once you become balanced, then that's when things really start working out for you. So hang in there. Don't put, you know, if you're not really happy with how things you've been doing, don't put a whole lot of merit into this, celebration of love day, because you're gonna get the same that you've always gotten, likely. And if you get something new, hey, that's rad for you. Hope you have a good day. Peace.